Today's the day I take delivery of my brand new SUV, and it's not a Chevy. Since selling my truck to Carvana a few weeks ago, I've been pressed with the hardest car buying decision of my career. Now, I've been selling and buying cars for 24 years. I have well over 7,000 verifiable transactions that I've been a part of, and I have done everything. The first thing I did was I started looking at my own inventory. Obviously, I told you guys on the Volvo XC90, I started looking at that. It's a fun car, it's supercharged and turbocharged, and I've never really driven one for an extended period of time, and it is rather fun to drive. And then I bought and traded for this Lexus RX 350, and that's probably one of the most luxurious rides I've ever been in. I also started branching out and looking at auctions and said, hey, what's out there that I could buy used? Now, traditionally speaking, I'm a new car buyer. I've always bought new cars, and I started looking at other makes and models, which is crazy because I've never not bought a new GM vehicle. While I'm waiting on my vehicle, we're selling this Suburban here, right? And so we use 𝘊𝘢 secret sauce on all of our cars simply for the fact that if we need to wash them, we can do it quick. So I have DI water in here, and as I'm rinsing this off, it reminded me that we have this on here because look how much this beads up and sheets off super fast. And this over here, this is so characteristic of actual ceramic coating. Look at that, just comes right off. Absolutely amazing. And I also saw in the last video that you guys had a lot of questions about this bling sauce. If I could juggle, like I would really like to put on a show, but I'm not a juggler. These are free samples that you can get at freeblingsauce.net, and the first 250 people that go to freeblingsauce.net will get these, literally like no credit card information, anything, free shipping, free product. Try them out because I saw a few questions, so I hit up 𝘊𝘢 and said, hey, can we give some free samples out? And that's what we're doing. So the first question that I saw, or statement I should say, trim sauce looks great, but for how long? After it rains, car wash, etc. And then someone piped in and said nothing that you spray on lasts long, and then jabbed at me. And I will say that, yeah, he's kind of right, he or she is kind of right, that anything that you do spray on is not going to last forever, and I'm not like saying that it is going to last forever, but this is all about like putting in your routine of your car washing. If you're an enthusiast who likes to wash their own cars and to take care of their own cars, if it's once a week or once a month or once a quarter, whatever the case may be, that's where you just throw this into your routine and you use the product, the secret sauce, on your paint. Clean and protect your paint, and it's going to beat up like I showed you on this Suburban. The leather sauce, we have a white Tesla interior, and so we like to use this because it keeps those seats clean. And the trim sauce, I've showed you this in the past, is that it cleans and protects and makes your black trim black. We just had a Honda Ridgeline here, and it was amazing of what that looked like. And then the next one says, I hate the silicone dressings because it makes them feel greasy. When, you know, bling sauce comes from the marine era, so being greasy and water just don't mix. You'll be having a slip and slide as you hit some wake in the river or the lake or the ocean, wherever you boat at. And so that's what I like about these. I'm not a big fan of things that are sold in AutoZone or Walmart or whatever the case may be. And when they came to me, I told them no, I'm not interested in talking about them on the channel because I just don't believe in this stuff. And then they sent me some free samples after I asked, and I was like, wow, I was really impressed with it. So that's where it comes from, me making sure you get this same experience that I did, because if you go to freeblingsauce.net, they're going to send you these 3 free trials of their secret sauce, of their trim sauce, and of their leather sauce. And that's only good for the first 250 people because, and I'm gonna go because Russell's here. My new vehicle is here. Yes, there he is. The brand new car is here, and he's the only transporter that's allowed to pull on my lot because I know he's not going to be crazy. So let's go. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm actually starting to get excited now. I haven't been excited about this car, I don't think, fully, but let's see what happens. So one of the things that we were talking about off camera, besides me being fickle, is that I'm usually spontaneous with my car buying. So over all the years, there's been 2 cars that we have not been spontaneous on, and that's the Corvettes. The C7 was built not the way you wanted it,
nope,
but the way that I wanted it built. even though it was a surprise for you. My car to you. And then the C8 was very thought out and thoroughly thought out there. This one here, I first started looking at used one at auction. The price that they were trying to sell it for, I negotiated like $7,000 off their asking price. But at that point I started looking, it's like, that's almost the same gosh dang price as a brand new one. And I don't have 900 miles on it. And then so I found a vehicle that I liked. Do you remember, was it the same color as this? It was the same color?
No.
It wasn't the same color. What color was it? Just say the regular color. It was gray. Like the gray one that I had, that I was gonna buy, used in Arizona. Yeah. And so that was like my second color choice, and obviously blue being my first color choice. We didn't get that one in Kansas City because somebody put a deposit on it because I took too much time, and my infamous saying is time kills deals. So then she was beating me up and said she found this, she found the car. Yep, right? You found the car, and you're like, you just need to call this dealership in this state and buy this car and see if it's available. It's got an 𝘊𝘳 steering wheel that I'll show you guys that I don't like, but I'm living with it.
Has more on it than you wanted, but you didn't have a choice. And
and because this is literally the hardest SUV in the United States to buy right now. You cannot buy one of these. If I order one, I'm looking at 2 years to order one. So let me find Russell and let me show you guys what we bought. And there it is. And I forgot to tell you guys, I was one of those customers. I've never understood people this way. I've had this happen with Corvettes mainly. A couple Camaros, they're like, I don't want you to touch it, I don't want you to wash it, I don't want you to put gas in it. And then I buy this thing and I told the salesman, don't touch it. I want it to come in with all the wrapping on it. I want it to come in. They didn't put gas in it, nothing, per my request to do. And that blue, this is the first time I'm seeing the blue in person. This blue looks amazing. Do you guys know? Put it in the comment section. Do you know what it is yet, just by looking at the rear end? And let me ask you a serious question right now. It's very, very serious. Do you like it from behind? Put that in the comment section too. All right, so let's get a cold start on this bad boy. Hear it for the first time. Oh, 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 it's quiet. Oh my, ugh, that's not good. Yeah, we're gonna fix that exhaust. That's ugly, that's nasty sounding. All right, now that I've cried over a quiet exhaust that luckily we can fix, here it comes out. Look at that right there. We're gonna probably change the wheels around. I don't like the silver on the wheels, but here we go. Yes, that is an Audi R8 QS. QS R8. RS QS. I said it right the first time. There we go. Look at that bad boy right there. I absolutely love the front end. We got the black badges right here. It's got, I think it's got every option that you can get on the car. Obviously, you guys know, huge carbon fiber, and of course now that it's starting to rain, the car is a total loss. We're gonna have to get a salvage title put on it and all that. So the wheels are awesome. These are 23-inch wheels. Look how big those rotors are. Oh my goodness gracious. So I'm probably gonna powder coat these wheels black. I'm not sure yet, but look how big those calipers and those rotors are. That is absolutely insane. We got carbon fiber here, absolutely beautiful there. All right, then coming back here, we have carbon fiber down here, all the way down. Nope, just on this lip right here. And then we have carbon fiber coming right there as well. It comes all the way across. So a lot of carbon fiber comes all the way down to here. And I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna sit in this car for the first time. I've never sat in one of these. I've never driven one. I've driven its big brother, the lamborghini Urus, but I've never driven or sat in a RS Q8 before. So here we go. All right, check that out. I love the 𝘊𝘳 here. Obviously, I love the carbon fiber there. Really nice door panel here. Really surprised this down here is plastic. There's plastic on the end over here too. Like the 𝘊𝘳. Love the carbon fiber over there. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of like carbon fiber-ish looking, just some lines, but you know, we'll call it carbon fiber. Steering wheel looks awesome. It's 𝘊𝘳 steering wheel, so 5 Diamond Detailing is going to ceramic coat this vehicle and clean it up for me. They're the best company in the area of Louisville, Kentucky to do stuff with. So yeah, we got the key fobs, we got the shifter, that's 𝘊𝘳 there, all of that over there. Nice leather dash, and then not that it's very conducive to open up the sunroof. Oh yeah, I got the white thing on there still, right? But nice big sunroof up there, which is pretty typical nowadays of cars. But yeah, we got the 360 camera, 3D. What's 3? Ooh, that's kind of cool. So what happens if I put it in reverse? Did I put it in reverse? Nope, I put it in neutral. There's reverse. So there we go. Well, we got the white cover on there. So let's, oh, that's cool. It tells you how much torque and how much power you are putting down to the ground. That's really cool. I like that. Let's, I'm gonna look around and not be recording and damage something. I still put it in neutral, put it in drive. There we go, that's new. All right, so that's the furthest I've driven a car. You can see there's no gas in it. So my Audi Connect vehicle, because I did set up the telematics on this before I got it. Hashtag 𝘊𝘢𝘳 2.0, if you know, you know. It's only got like 5 miles left on the tank, so we're gonna have to do that. So here, now that we have it out, and then it's raining, but that's all right. Rain's not a big deal. That is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful blue color. It's exactly what I wanted to see out of this car. It's a completely different blue than I've ever owned. I usually do bright blues because I'm a huge Cubs fan, which is why I wear blue so much. I've been a Cubs fan since I was 4 years old, and so that's why my walls inside the building are blue, white, and gray for the Cubs. But so that's a little bit different blue than I'm usually used to about getting. So this is much darker, deeper blue, but it looks absolutely amazing. All right, so now we got to do the fun thing, and that's take the cover off. This is much easier than a Corvette. I've done a lot of Corvette covers, and I'm glad this is so much easier. But it's kind of interesting. They put actual tape on here. Wow, that is crazy. 5 Diamond Detailing is going to have some work to do down there. I can't believe that they tape this like that. That's crazy. And so yeah, we're gonna finish getting that off. Doesn't look like they even gave me a temp tag, which is not surprising because this literally, as excited I am to have this car, was the worst car buying experience I've ever had in my life.